Round 3. Play first. Good hand. Keep it. Alright. Elf deck of some sort, perhaps. Certainly not Fiery Impulsing a Visionary. Alright. That, on the other hand, yes, worth Fiery Impulsing. Especially since next turn drawing a land is fairly important. Oof. Alright, well, that's a rough one. Alright. Just need to draw a land. Oof. That's a rough one, folks. It is a rough one. Well, I can't do anything. I guess our deck is terrible? I think our deck might just be terrible. I think I'm convinced after round 2. I thought it looked good, but maybe I just don't know this format well enough. Land would be good. Alright. So now we just have to kill this. Because if I don't, and he has an answer for my guy, we're in so much trouble that it's just over. Alright, we're just going to lose, I guess, because I can't draw lands. Bottom. It's like actually the last card I think I'd want to see. Which is kind of funny. So hopefully in game 2 after we lose, I can draw better. But at this point I'm a little moraled out because I'm pretty convinced our deck is just absolutely abysmally bad. But maybe I'm just getting bad draws again? I don't know. I can't even... I don't even know where the line is anymore. I'm just so blown away with how poorly I've been doing in the last 3 drafts. That would actually be good if I could cast it, which is kind of funny. So if I play this, we could get hit for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Exacxies. I guess might as well not show them. All right, well, see if we can't actually draw lands and play spells, but not too many lands. I know how I say that, and then I draw 8 lands and only see lands for the next game, so not too many lands. It would be nice to see a proper distribution of spells. I know it's a lot to ask for, apparently, but I'm unsure what else I can do to win games. I actually have to see good distributions of spells and lands. So this has 2 lands, no black mana, but I've got a 2-drop. Our 1 white mana, which is just so terribly awkward here. But a bunch of red spells. It doesn't seem like a mull. I'm going to keep. If we draw lands here, we're doing good. If we don't draw lands, I guess we lose. Well, it'll be good for when we find a black mana. I think I'd just swing Scout. But we do miss our land drop again, much to my sadness. Well, I mean, good news is I can answer that, but bad news is, I know you guys don't want to hear it, but land problems. This is actually a fine trade for us, especially if he has more than one Timberpack Wolf. Alright. Good timing. So, I think I actually Javelin here. My thinking is, if he has an answer for Husk, I don't want to take too much damage, and Javelin lets me scry, which I think is actually good here too. Second land lets me play Seismic Elemental. I think I put on top. If he searches up another Bloodlust, we have the blocker for it. He actually didn't even have another Bloodlust. Alright. It's a card. So, I think now we try and get the Husk online. If he has removal, though, we're in a rough spot. I could wait until I have 6 mana and do it in one fell swoop. I think I actually play Seismic Elemental here. My thinking is, a 2-for-1 I'm willing to take is if he goes land attack with Incarnate. Maybe not. I think waiting for the 6th land is just in our best interest, though. Or just making this trade. Oh, he's got the Might of the Masses. So let's double block it. That forces him to... doesn't force him to play Might of the Masses, actually, but I feel like it's good for us nonetheless. Now he doesn't have to play Might of the Masses. It's still good for us. It's a 2-for-2. I think that 2-for-2 actually worked out better for us than for him. I mean, currently I guess Might of the Masses wasn't that good of a spell, but was Subterranean Scout all that good? Probably not. And now Return Centaur can actually mill my opponent because I've got Spell Mastery, so... Alright. Well, we have the Husk combo, so I'm going to play Return Centaur here. And it can still block Visionary, which is good too. So we'll play the Centaur, we'll mill our opponent. Got rid of Disciple, Wolf, Spirit, and a land. That actually was a decent mill for us. Thopter Engineer is actually, unfortunately, annoyingly good against us. Alright. I think our... yeah, I don't know. I think our deck's just terrible. Because now he just equips this, and even Active Treasoning, it's not that good. So far, I gotta be honest, this draft I've been 100% unimpressed with the black-red sacrifice deck. Gids? Gids seems like one I'm going to want to do it to. I'm glad he wasted the equip on that. So wait, how does this work? Under his owner's control. So he would get him, wait. Owner's control. Owner would be our opponent, right? Yeah, owner is our opponent. So I guess we go active treason on that. Not winning the race, so I guess I do have to keep. He just gets to equip Thopter. He's also got cards left in his hand. So I attack with everything. He equips Brawler's Plate and cracks back for too much. That's just not good. I don't see any reason for him to block here at all, any way, shape, or form. Really could not be less reason for him to block here, as far as I can see. Whereas if I swing with everything, he blocks Thopter Engineer on Return Centaur, takes Husk. I deal 6 to him. He goes to 10. He cracks back for at least 5. I go to 7. Whereas now I just take 3 and I go to 9 instead. Alright. He deliberates, ends up taking it correctly. We sack Gideon. And that is that. Alright. Another card I'm not really going to be able to easily beat. Especially considering my opponent's got Brawler's Plate. So we're going to have to draw something pretty good here. Sentinel would be nice. Called shot once. Fiery Impulse. Well, that actually is pretty good. So we wait for him to equip champion. And then Fiery Impulse it. Oh, that's scary. Him not equipping is absolutely terrifying. So then he just draws a 6/6 Vigilance Reach, right? Okay. Seems about right. Where's our Active Treason? Active Treason. Nope, of course not. Nope, no Active Treason to be had. Much to my sadness. He draws Titanic Growth too? That was his last card? After you gave him Sky Snare's Fighter? Okay. Final thoughts on the Black-Red Sacrifice deck. Don't like it. Do not like it. Don't like it. At all. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. We were not winning this game. I hope it lets me keep drawing. I want to see how far the Sentinel was. I hope it's the last card in our deck. It's just so fitting and perfect. It won't show. Where is it? Show me last card in that deck. Wait, I think that was it. There it was. So it was third to last. All right. Well, I thought our deck looked really good, and it played really poorly. So, final thoughts on Black-Red. Did not enjoy. I'm sure there's matchups where it's good, but I felt like I just got flooded and screwed a bunch again. So, not so good. All right. We'll see you for the next draft.